antes que en el hype.
Hola, les habla Jorge Casal y a partir de este momento les presento el primer capítulo de este especial de Antes que en el hype, con las 60 canciones que tenés que escuchar si este año habitaste el planeta Tierra. PULP, Spike Island,
stopped me, dead in my tracks. I was headed for disaster and then I turned back. I was wrestling with the coat hanger, can you guess who won? The universe shrugged, shook then moved on. It's a guess, no idea. It's a feeling, not a voice in my head. Just a feeling. And by the way, it's Spike Island, come alive. And by the way, this time I'll get it right. Not a shaman or a showman, ashamed I was selling the rights. I took a breather and decided not to ruin my life. I was conforming to a cosmic design, I was playing to time until I walked back to the garden of earthly delights. I was born to perform, it's a calling. I exist to do this, shouting and pointing. And by the way, it's Spike Island, come alive. And by the way, this time I'll get it right. No one will ever understand it, and no one will ever have the last word, because it's not something you could ever say. So swivel. It's a guess, no idea. It's a feeling, not a voice in my head. Just a feeling.
La 60 del 25,
Volumen 1,
FRANZ FERDINAND,
Everydaydreamer.
No, I'm fine, I just need time to let my mind
until anything can disappear until all we can see is the point of infinity. No, this life isn't over until we don't know it's over, or the unknown return to before it began. It began. Well, I'm an everyday dreamer, everyday dreamer. I'm looking through a window in a wall. Yes, I'm an everyday dreamer, an everyday dreamer knows every dream goes. Put the dream down, don't put the dream down. These dreams are making nonsense of this awaking sense, of these awaking senses. Memories and the dreameries are not how we remember who we are, but who we think we are. Think we are. Oh, well, I'm an everyday dreamer, everyday dreamer. Every day I'm dreaming of you all. Oh, I'm an everyday dreamer, everyday dreamer. Don't put a good dream down. Don't put a good dream down. Don't put a good dream down. Every day I'm dreaming of you all. Always an everyday dreamer, and everyday dreamer knows every dream goes. Every dream goes. Every dream goes. Every dream goes.
The Charlatans, We Are Love.
We know where we're going, oh, we're lost now. Choices that we're facing have a cost somehow. Looking for the truth in all its darkness. It shines on us, ever present, while unavailable. My glass half empty, yours half full. You got me acting irrational. This is the place, these are the days we are loved. Not sure what it's language is a gift so we can heal with. Accepting no we are now trying to spark the quift. These are the days we are loved. We are loved. We are loved. Ever present, but unavailable. My glass half empty, yours half full. You got me acting irrational. My glass half empty, yours half full. This is the place. These are the days. We are loved. We are loved. Yeah, we are loved. We are loved.
60 por 25. Igual, los mejores temas del año.
Antes que en el hype.
Andy Bell, featuring Allison. I'm in love. Ferry Lady.
Stiff wind on the street, pull my jacket in, feeling incomplete, feel it happening, thought, lost in thought, lost in thought. Even if it's not worth the time, every little thing between us, every little thing beneath us, even if it's not on my mind, thought we'd be friends again, pushed to the end, we can but we don't, the days we spent, now we don't care, thought we'd be friends again, now we're taking up. Come and try but not break it, looking at the steps I'm taking, looking but I can't find the track, feel like I could take or leave it, only if I could believe it. Think I got the wind at my back. Thought we'd be friends again, pushed to the end, we can but we don't, the days we spent, but we don't care. Thought we'd be friends again, weren't we saying our
Si este año habitaste el planeta Tierra, CHRYSSIE HYNDE,
featuring Katie Lang,
Me and Mrs. Jones.
Me and Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong.
let it go now.
We meet every day at the same cafe. 6:30, I know she'll be there,
Holding hands, making all kinds of plans, while the jukebox plays our favorite song. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We gotta be extra careful that we don't build our hopes up too high. She's got her own obligations, and so do I. Me and Mrs. Jones, we got this thing going on. Now we both know that it's wrong. It's much too strong to let it go. Well, when it's time for us to be leaving, it hurts so much, it hurts so much inside.
She'll go her way and I'll go mine, but tomorrow, the same place, same time.
Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones,
We got a thing going on.
we gotta be extra careful.
Same place, the same time.
Same place, the same time.
Me and Mrs. Jones.
We got a thing going on.
Antes que en el hype.
Paul Weller, I Started a Joke.
Bee Gees cover.
I started a joke which started the whole world crying. Oh, but I didn't see that the joke was on me. Started to cry, which started the whole world laughing. Oh, if I'd only seen that the joke was on me. that the joke was on me. Died, which started the whole world living. Oh, if I'd only seen that the joke was on me. The joke was on me.
Van Morrison, Down to Joy.
Felt like I was coming down to joy. What did I see? What did I hear? When I was coming down, had a brand new story. But I was coming down to joy. Felt so good, gratitude when I was coming down. Something quite profound. Then I cried out loud. I had a brand new story. I was coming down to joy. She was standing there before me when I was coming down. When I was coming down, there was something quite profound that I cried out loud. I had a brand new story when I was coming down to joy. Man, I felt the glory when I was coming down. She was standing there before me. Well, coming down Detroit. Coming down, coming down Detroit. Coming down Detroit. Coming down, coming down, coming down Detroit. Coming down Detroit.
Luke Roberts y Kurt Vile.
Classic Love.
It was a one-of-a-kind classic love. I had a feeling that you would rock me, that you would rock me, that you would rock me.
Muchas canciones de enero a diciembre.
La música gana.
Las 60 mejores canciones de 2025
Están acá.
The WATERBOYS, Flipside of the American Dream.
This is the flip side of the American dream. other man. Put that stupid gun down. No way you're from here. No way you're from here. This is the flip side of the American dream. This is the rip side of the American dream. This is the whip side of the American dream.
Up in Cedar Sinai, reaping consequences. Almost a dead man by the time I staggered to my senses.
Antes que en el hype.
David Byrne and Ghost Train Orchestra.
When we are singing,
When we are singing, I know the way we look. Swimming, drifting, floating on, and everything is true. Everything is true.
GORILLAZ featuring IDLES.
Okay.
The God of Light.
Who am I? Are you happy with your housing? Are you climbing up the walls? Are you deafened by the headlines? Or does your head not hear at all? Are you pacified by passion? Are you armed to the teeth? Are you bubbling at the surface of what's cooking underneath? Are you dying for an answer for what they call good grief? But there's a terrific chance there's nothing beyond what you believe.
Oh, don't you say that you think that I'm in glory. Oh, don't you say that you think I gotta get no glory. Running to the exit with a huge grin on my face, screaming, hope is behind, and I wanna get high.
I went to the liquor store and they took all my money. I stared into the mirror there and begged the man to love me. Do you love your blessed Father, anointed by fear of death? Do you feel the lies creep on by as soft as baby's breath? Do you beg that truth will set you free? Are you shackled by the keys? Well, if I was you, I'd stay strapped in, 'cause all you got is me.
Oh, don't you say that you think that I'm in glory. Oh, don't you say that you think I gotta get no glory. Running to the exit with a huge grin on my face, screaming, hope is behind, and I wanna get high.
La 60 del 25,
Volumen 1.
con las 60 canciones que tenés que escuchar.
Si este año habitaste el planeta Tierra.
David Bowie, I'd Rather Be High.
Never call this sunlight now upon the featured carnival. Brilliant and naked, just the way that authors look.
Melodies Gone. Hasta aquí, escucharon la primera parte de este especial de Antes que en el Hype, con las 60 canciones que tenés que escuchar si este año
habitaste el planeta Tierra.
Hasta la próxima.
And I hope you enjoy the ride.
Artistas para descubrir, tracks nuevos, todas las semanas. Antes que en el Hype. Antes que en el Hype.
Hola. Les habla Jorge Casal y a partir de este momento les presento el segundo capítulo de este especial de Antes que en el Hype.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the press. Welcome college and university professors and guests.
Con las 60 canciones
que tenés que escuchar si este año habitaste el planeta Tierra.
Everybody get down.
UFOs Break más Falcon y Phoenix con UFO.
Antes que en el Hype.
Las 60 mejores canciones de 2025
están acá.
I don't believe in miracles, but I do believe in UFOs. So I do believe you're about to go. And if I believe, what if I believe it says it all? Look at you bound, look at you poor, look at you
Antes que en el hype.
Miles Kane.
Love is Cruel.
She's a midnight scooter rider. I don't watch you passing by. I wanna lay right down beside her, but it might not be our time. Can I fly by now, provider? Be the exception to the rule. Tell me why this love must be so cruel. Love is cruel. Give me something to believe in, like I have never known. I can still hear her breathing, yeah, when I'm sleeping all alone. I've been given all the reasons to be never happy fool. Tell me why this love must be so cruel. Love is cruel. Love is cruel. 'Cause I always find love is cruel to a heart like mine. Loving you, is it worth my time? You can take it, break it, make it something blue. Love is cruel. Love is
Fontaines, DC. It's amazing to be young.
It's the chaos that brings you down, but it's amazing to be young. Sometimes I wake up and
down. But it's amazing to be young and to be
Estás escuchando
el volumen 2
de este especial de Antes que en el Hype,
con las 60 canciones que tenés que escuchar si este año habitaste el planeta Tierra.
So let's hear it for him, folks. The biggest applause ever for our special, special guest, champion of the innocent, protector of the meek.
Get Down Service.
Eat,
Quiche,
sleep and repeat.
I'm gonna hate your socks off. I'll hate so hard your eyes vibrate. There's dog muck on my bare feet each week. Then I'm gonna eat, sleep, see, eat, quiche, repeat. I found the world's biggest love at the world's smallest meet and greet. I gave a 2-star review of a film that I hadn't even seen. I've got something on my face in the space where my mouth sleeps. It doesn't speak, it secretes. Yeah.
Eamon Holmes drones on display at the Regal. I popped in for a pee, but it was even with people. I had to leave sharp cause my trousers were fecal. I made up some excuse like I was parking illegally.
Stream it on your laptop and cast it to the big screen. That's the dream. If you wanna watch Shrek, you gotta watch pornography. Make it up. Yes you could, they did. I do it all the time. Do all phones drain quicker at the start? Or is it just mine? Like body odour on the dance floor. I bring a certain sadness to the conga line. If you squint your eyes, I'm not scared. I just need to use the toilet all the time. And trust me, I've been there. Best to just squint on till they're closed. It's as good a thing as any to stare at. Yeah.
antes que en el hype.
Perfume Genius featuring Aldous Harding.
No front teeth.
No front teeth where they all used to go, broken apart and shining. No front teeth, but a feeling I know, back where the starting line is. It's on the camera, thrown to the floor, and I grin just a little. It's in the palm of my hand, I feel something my entire life. It's fine.
La 60 del 25.
Volumen 2.
Okay.
Real Estate. Real Sky.
Concentric rings bring me back.
Antes que en el hype.
The Black Keys.
No Rain.
No Flowers. Echo Chamber.
In the Stars.
This
antes que en el hype.
The Divine Comedy.
Invisible Truth.
Sewn into your collar, you're stitched into my heart. Though I know you've got to go, it's tearing me apart. You're stitched into my heart, now go. Spread your little wings and fly. Smile, you don't need a reason why. Leave, if you gotta leave, just know there will always be an invisible thread between you and me. I used to think that no one could keep you safe but me, that only I could guide you through life's crazy tapestry. But now you're guiding me, so go. Spread your little wings and fly. Fly, you don't need a reason why. Leave, if you gotta leave, just know there will always be an invisible thread between you and me, an invisible thread. Everything's connected, the fibers intertwine. The birds and bees, the flowers and trees, and even you and I. And when the time is right, we go. Spread our little wings and fly. Sing, we don't need a reason why. Cry if you wanna cry, but this is not goodbye. There will always be an invisible thread between you and me, an invisible thread between you and me, an invisible thread, invisible thread, invisible thread, invisible thread.
las 60 canciones que tenés que escuchar si este año habitaste el planeta Tierra. Burial, Graffiti Palace.
I might not be the boy I used to be. I'm just a silhouette as good as it can be. A traveling ghost whispering melodies. A moving target spraying graffitis. When I'm back home, when I say as darkness fall, I feel like a bird, spraying a fit of anger in this world. When I'm back home, when I say I knew, when I call
antes que en el hype.
I may not be the boy I used to be. I'm just a silhouette as good as it can be. A traveling ghost whispering melodies. A moving target spraying graffitis.
Be Doherty.
Calvados.
There's an old car hose with a wiry main, pulls a cart along a country lane. It's been rolling since before the break of day, tending the orchard, stacking up the hay. Old farmer sits holding the reins, guiding the cart through Normandy lanes. And slow and steady is the way it was, the way it is, and the way will remain as so. For the apples will grow, the barrels will roll, soon to become liquid gold, and the Calvados will flow. In the kitchen sits the farmer's wife, picking her teeth with a pocket knife. It's all a mess of blues and chicken wire. She brushes the dog, spits in the fire, takes down the bottle, takes down the glass, and pours herself a tiny splash. The serum from the sacred orchard soil, perfume with the product of their blood and sweat and toil. And so the apples will grow, and the barrels will roll, soon to become liquid gold. The Calvados will flow. glass will flow.
Flora Hubbard, Code.
Wove a code to tell you how deep the night is, but life is a mystery, no key to crack the mystery. When I woke up, you were gone. I lay my head back down, the ghost ranch glowing in my inner eye. What do I do about my destiny now? Faced with the bowed-headed beauty, only I receive it. How clearly the lost transmission went burning from your radio to mine. I keep one ear on the line. Now I'm stretched out beneath the dome and dreaming. Soul dissolves in geometric blue. Goodbye, goodbye to everyone that's leaving. I understand it, but I cannot explain. What do I do about my destiny now? Faced with the bowed-headed beauty, only I receive it. How clearly the lost transmission went burning from your radio to mine. I keep one ear on the line. Now I'm stretched out beneath the dome and dreaming. Now I'm stretched out beneath the dome and dreaming. Now I am stretched out beneath the dome and dreaming. I understand it, but I cannot explain. What do I do about my destiny now? Faced with the bowed-headed beauty, only I receive it. How clearly the lost transmission went burning from your radio to mine. I keep one ear on the line.
Antes que en el hype.
60 por 25.
Igual, los mejores temas del año. Muchas canciones de enero a diciembre.
La música gana.
Dean Wareham,
Dear Betty Baby.
Dear Betty, some we saw signaling. Dear Betty, some we couldn't see. No sign from the waves, things are somewhat off. Judging by what I could earlier gather, out a pail you're prepared to open. Watching, shifting, the seascapes are waiting for you. This is a long song, the sound goes on. Judging by what I could earlier gather.
Iron and Wine featuring Ben Bridwell, More Than This.
Roxy Music cover.
I could feel at the time there was no way of knowing. Falling leaves in the night, you can say where they're blowing, as free as the wind. Hopefully learning why the sea on the tide has no way of turning. More than this, you know there's nothing more than this. Tell me one thing more than this. There's nothing. It was fun for a while. There was no way of knowing, like a dream in the night. You can say where we're going, no care in the world. Maybe I'm learning why the sea on the tide has no way of turning. More than this, you know there's nothing more than this. Tell me one thing more than this. There's nothing. There's nothing more than this. Nothing more than this.
Richard Hawley.
Cole's Corner, versión acústica.
Hold back the night from us. Cherish the light for us. Don't let the shadows hold back the dawn. Cold city lights glowing. The traffic of life is flowing out over the rivers and on into dark. I'm going downtown where there's music
I'm going where voices fill the air. Maybe there's someone waiting for me, with a smile and a flower in her hair. I'm going downtown where there's people. The loneliness hangs in the air, with no one there real waiting for me. No smile, no flower, nowhere. City lights glowing, the traffic of life is flowing out over the rivers and on into dark. Hold back the night from us, cherish the light for us. Don't let the shadows hold back the dawn. I'm going downtown where there's music. I'm going where voices fill the air. Maybe there's someone waiting for me, with a smile and a flower in her hair. I'm going downtown where there's people. My loneliness hangs in the air, with no one there real waiting for me. No smile, no flower, nowhere. Back the night.
Gus McCombs, Priestess.
It's ready.
Fitzgerald, this and Whippets, you were our priestess. You were dressed in all black, singing Angel from Montgomery. On your front porch, I join in harmony. I was working as a soda jerk, listening to old Panthers stories over lime rickeys and tuna fish when there were very little worries. To return to your temple of song, each embryonic stage passed through your doorway, page after page. Take it easy, priestess. Take it easy, priestess. Ooh, take it easy, priestess. dealt a rotten hand on a highway in Colorado. A wild horse swept under your legs and wouldn't let you go. You saw that each one of us are opaque as woven air. Your dark humor no one could touch, from experience no one could bear. You slapped the devil across his face. He puked up ice and black bile. How did you know how to frighten away a being so vile? No one could blame you for being angry, resentful, or vicious. The entire universe deserved it for being so malicious. Take it easy, priestess. Take it easy, priestess. Take it easy, priestess. Cigarette out on the bottom of your foot. You could be brutally honest, but it always did me good. Join the good people, shine, cheer and bloom with the three charities. Sing again, sing again, angel from Montgomery. Take it easy, priestess. 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 Take it easy, priestess.
Hasta aquí escucharon la segunda parte de este especial de Antes que en el Hype, con las 60 canciones que tenés que escuchar
si este año habitaste el planeta Tierra.
And I hope you enjoy the ride.
Antes que en el Hype.
Hola,
les habla Jorge Casal y a partir de este momento les presento el tercer capítulo de este especial de Antes que en el Hype.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the press. Welcome, college and university professors and guests.
Con las 60 canciones que tienen que escuchar si este año habitaron el planeta Tierra.
Everybody get down.
Chai Seagull.
buildings.
The face of the buildings, they say to me they know what I'm doing. They're bending
muchas canciones de enero a diciembre.
La música gana.
Sons of Rafael.
Hello, everybody.
Night Are for Love.
When the sun takes on the box, the night begins in lovers' hearts, waiting for the moon to rise towards the stars. They lift their eyes and they dance all night through until their hair is wet with dew. Clouds above caress the curls, the stars around her neck like pearls. Nights are for love, the stars are for the heavens above. In every moon there is a light for those who love. Nights are for love, the stars are for the heavens above. In every moon there is a light for those who love. When the whispers start to fade, the music of the kisses play. In the full moonlight they trance to hide each other's nakedness, falling asleep as the night is burning in the firelight. In the silence of a dream, their laughter is still echoing. Nights are for love, the stars are for the heavens above. In every moon there is a light for those who love. Nights are for love, the stars are for the heavens above. In every moon there is a light for those who love. But lonely sun lovers, baby, like the stars that we can see, longing for the morning dawn to bring back the love that's gone. Nights are for love, the stars are for the heavens above. In every moon there is a light for those who love. Nights are for love, the stars are for the heavens above. In every moon there is a light for those who love.
Tame Impala.
Loser. Antes que en el high.
Andy Bell featuring Debbie Harry.
Heart's a Liar.
Thought we were complete.
You were complicit.
Took me from the street.
Blink and you miss it. Try looking into the mirror. Saw the sight staring back at you. You're not a victim. Wounds are self-inflicted. You're such a sorry state.
You said I'd always be in your heart. Your heart's a liar, liar, liar. Why wish upon a shooting star now that you're gone? You said we were forever. Your heart's a liar, liar, liar. How do I pull myself together now that you're gone?
It was bittersweet.
So tricky to meet.
Stars were not aligned.
We felt to combine.
We felt to combine. Falling in a vicious cycle. Turning around in a spiral. Now we are falling faster. Chasing after neither what we deserve.
You said I'd always be in your heart. Your heart's a liar, liar, liar. Why wish upon a shooting star now that you're gone?
And I try to remember. To remember to forget about you. It's the same old story. Oh, what am I gonna do? 'Cause I'm so broken. And you're so beautiful. But your love is cruel.
I'd always be in your heart. Your heart's a liar, liar, liar. Why wish upon a shooting star now that you're gone? You said we were forever. Your heart's a liar, liar, liar. How do I pull myself together now that you're gone?
Love is cruel.
Antes que en el hype.
Ok.
David Byrne y Ghost Train Orchestra.
Everybody Loves.
Everybody laughs and everybody cries. Everybody lives and everybody dies. Everybody eats and everybody loves. Everybody knows what everybody does. Everybody's going through the changes. Every complication. What you say with gesture and expression in my imagination. Every mobile phone, in every restaurant, everyone we know, and everything you want. Everybody wonders what you're gonna do. Everything is closer, everything is true. Everybody's starting everything again. Everybody's outside now, they're coming in. Everybody's going through the garbage, looking for inspiration. Some will find it staring at the ceiling of the subway station. Everyone you love in every kind of way. Everything you know, and every single phase, every change of heart, and every saving grace, every song we sing, in every kind of place. Everybody sees, everybody's asking, everybody please. Everybody's going everywhere at once, everybody's backside, everybody's front.
Franz Ferdinand featuring Johnny Marr.
Build it up.
Can we talk about our differences? And we don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, fix it up, you gotta bring some, you gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. How can we talk about our differences and we don't talk at all? Listen to the echo of the hunger of our silences, all to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome, give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some, you gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up and nothing's there. You gotta give some, shake some, pull it all down but ain't none. You gotta open up, you gotta care. Build it up and nothing's there. Well, I can build it up if you wanna build it up then. And we can build it up if you wanna build it up with me. Come on and build it up, yeah. Come on and build it up with me. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up and then break some. Gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up if nothing's there. Come on, bring some, shake some, pull it all down but ain't none. You gotta open up, you gotta care. Build it up if nothing's there. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up and nothing's there. Come on, bring some.
Estás escuchando el volumen 3 de este especial de Antes que en el Hype, con las 60 canciones que tenés que escuchar si este año habitaste el planeta Tierra. Curtis Harding, True Love Can Be Blind.
There's a space inside my head she stays, and her voice sometimes is so commanding. Though there's miles between us nowadays, I can swear sometimes I still see her standing there. I gotta keep holding on. Wherever she is must be wrong. Why I can't get her off my mind. I see you, so true love can't be blind. Yeah. How can it be blind when I see her? Oh no, no, no. Whether working hard or during play, surrounded or even alone, just one thought of her can take me away. And for the moment I know I can go. So there, I gotta keep holding on. Wherever she is must be wrong. Why I can't get her off my mind. I see her, so true love can't be blind. Yeah. How can it be blind when I see her? Oh no, 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 yeah. I gotta keep holding on. Wherever she is must be wrong. Why I can't get her off my mind. I see you, so true love can't be blind. Yeah.
I wish I didn't waste your time. La 60 del 25.
Volumen 3.
it's all my fault. I wish I didn't waste your time.
NX Worries
featuring Anderson .Paak. Everybody Gets Down.
I'm Sweetie G at the place to be.
Antes que en el hype.
I know it's getting late, but I'll be home in time. It's the chills you give to me whenever your lips touch mine. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Call up my line, you know it's that time. Don't cry, baby, you'll survive. Everybody gets down. If I gotta take control, I'm down. You know I can never wear you. Girl, my only fear is that one day you won't be here to hold me. If I gotta take control, I'm. You know I can never wear you. No, you're not the only one who feels. Everybody gets down. It's hard for me to rest my eyes. It's the peace you give to me with your advice, you're so wise. What's on your mind, what's on your mind? Just hit my line, you know it's that time. Don't cry, baby, you'll survive. Everybody gets down. If I gotta take control, I'm down. You know I can never wear you. Girl, my only fear is that one day you won't be here to hold me. If I gotta take control, I'm. You know I can never wear you. No, you're not the only one who feels. Everybody gets down.
Antes que en el hype.
Baby Shambles.
Dandy Hooligan.
Style. I am a wicked and a wild. He loves an old hat shop and a good punch up. Oh, well, he never punched down. This sartorial brawler, no, he never punched down. No, not dandy. Dandy hooligan. He likes to sing. He likes to lick up the 10-pound ting. He loves an old hat shop and a good punch up. Well, he never punched down. He robs from the rich, gives to his wardrobe. You know, he never punched down. This sartorial brawler, oh no, he never punched down.
60x25.
Igual, los mejores temas del año. GORILLAZ featuring Sparks.
The Happy Dictator.
As the shadows they are forming, come and join me center stage. If you're empty and abstracted and your broken heart is full of rage, in a world of fiction, I am a velvet glove. I am your soul, your resurrection. I am the love. To the west now, see where the devil lies. His pharmacon is with you and your empire it is paralyzed. I'll propagate eternity and seal it with my kiss. So look into the coffin and let me grant your wish.
Antes que en el hype.
Las 60 mejores canciones de 2025
están acá.
Dark Side, SNC.
that you can't forget. I know that you're sleeping lazy. I know that you got a thoughts. Gave you no peace of rest, but now you sit and smile. And when they ask you out, you say, there's nothing on my mind. Nothing on my mind. There's nothing on my mind. that you can't forget. I know that you're sleeping lazy. I know that you got a thoughts. Gave you no peace of rest, but now you sit and smile. And when they ask you out, you say, there's nothing on my mind. Nothing on my mind. There's nothing on my mind.
Antes que en el hype, JB Dunkel,
Ghost Town.
Tundea de Pimpé.
Somebody New.
Can't seem to get you. Out of my brain. Can't seem to shake you. Got no complaint. Somebody new. Is there nothing in the world that we can say about this heavenly vibration coming through? How can we feed this love? I just wanna be somebody new. Is there nothing in the world that we can do about this heavenly vibration coming through? How can we feed this love? Storm cloud rolling in fast, bound up in lightning, free of the past. Somebody new. Is there nothing in the world that we can say about this heavenly vibration coming through? How can we feed this love? I just wanna be somebody new. Is there nothing in the world that we can do about this heavenly vibration coming through? How can we feed this love?
Hasta aquí escucharon la tercera parte de este especial de Antes que en el Hype, con las 60 canciones que tienen que escuchar si este año habitaron el planeta Tierra.
And I hope you enjoy the ride.
Antes que en el Hype.
Hola, les habla Jorge Casal y a partir de este momento les presento el cuarto capítulo de este especial de
Antes que en el Hype.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the press. Welcome, college and university professors and guests.
Con las 60 canciones que tenés que escuchar si este año
habitaste el planeta Tierra.
Saint Etienne,
Glad,
Sometime
Estás escuchando
el volumen 4 de este especial de Antes que en el Hype, con las 60 canciones que tenés que escuchar
si este año habitaste el planeta Tierra. Diango Diango,
featuring Manpower, Home.
In this particular record, it was decided that there would be no attempt at any ping-pong gimmickry, but that the recording would actually reproduce with complete fidelity and realism.
Future Utopia, featuring Lava La Rue.
Hello, everybody.
The Pleasure Trap.
ustedes son Kane el Hype.
So let's hear it for him, folks. The biggest applause ever for our special, special guest, champion of the innocent, protector of the meek.
La 60 del 25.
Volumen 4.
Habibi, Habibi.
Dark Side. Are you tired?
Keep on singing.
Still in the Western time, its investors need to heal. Refuse to see the question as an answer to what's real. We're on the evening when it's time for the weather, the weather. And they say this is not your land, signatures on paper. They say this is not your land, the ink on the trees stolen too. Stolen too.
The Cure, End Song.
Orbital Remix. Antes que en el Hyde.
Pamela, Girls and Boys, Blur cover.
Streets like a jungle, so call the police. Following the herd down to Greece. On holiday, loving the 90s. It's paranoid. On sunny beaches, take your chances. Looking for girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who treat boys like the girls who treat girls like their boys. Always should be someone you really love. Avoiding all work, 'cause there's none available. Like battery thinkers, count your thoughts on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers, nothing is wasted. Only reproduced. You get nasty blisters to possession, but we haven't been introduced. Girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who treat boys like the girls who treat girls like their boys. Always should be someone you really love. Girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who treat boys like the girls who treat girls like their boys. Always should be someone you really love. Girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who treat boys like the girls who treat girls like their boys. Girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who treat boys like the girls who treat girls like their boys. Girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who treat boys like the girls who treat girls like their boys. Girls who are boys, who like boys, to be girls who treat boys like the girls who treat girls like their boys. Girls like their boys.
Richard Ashcroft featuring Mirwais, I'm a Rebel.
She got the real soul, the thing that is the one we ever know. I got my mirrors in the sun. Kill me over, no turn me over. She got the music, turning me on, I'm gonna use it. Electric sheets and we were bruising, oh we were cruising. This was a real thing.
Las 60 mejores canciones de 2025
están acá. Estás escuchando
el volumen 4 de este especial de Antes que en el Hype.
Baxter Duty featuring Jay Gray.
Return to the Sharp Heads.
Childlike in every fucking way. Shit me up anyway. The sad lunch face, the pasteurised, unusual looking models, nihilism toughs, your face is curdled on all these roads that lead to Alberoni and a fashion firing squad. The moon kissers, the party starters, the succession people, the absolute return of the sharp heads, the dainty fingered cunts.
Hey, where are you? Where is this? Who are you? Is this the wrong floor? Is this the wrong floor?
Unwashed, stubbly communist, signet rings, boiler suits, vintage cashmere, inappropriate lovemaker. I will sit and commit to write down the fight and bathe in what was never said, but I'll say it anyway. SS trousers and charity shop haircuts, big fat lovers, big fat Olympic Ozempic hips, your slippy knees, defensive neck. Crew me up, tie me down, love me forever. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me.
Hey, where are you? Where is this? Who are you? Is this the wrong floor? Is this the wrong floor?
Sunshine on Carrefour.
You, and furthermore, you. And another thing, you. I can't believe the sound of my laughter when you're in front of me. I can't believe the peace I feel in your company. When did it happen? Happiness. I thought I knew love, but I never knew this. You never break my spirits down. You never make me feel ashamed. You always praise my efforts, raise my energy, make an effort to know my friends. I was so lonely for you before we met. But sitting on the bus with the rain on the windows and your head on my shoulder, you. And furthermore me, and another thing, us. You teach me so much. Every day that I wake to the smile on your face and the feel of your touch.
I never knew how little I knew until I met you. I never knew how perfect things were until I was perfect for you. I never knew how little I knew until I met you. I never knew how perfect I was until I was perfect for you.
It used to be I wore my sadness like a heavy coat, soaked through. It kept me apart from the world and it was always too tight round my throat. Loneliness, it rained and rained till I felt your reaching hand. That's when the sun came out and it shone on us like the whole thing had been planned. It's not all roses, no, we got more thorns than most for sure. But you've given me things I never knew I never had before. Thank you, I say to the starlings in the supermarket car park. Thank you, I say to your empty glass when I hand it back to the bar staff. I never knew it, but I never knew I didn't know it. And now I know it, there is no way back. So let's you and I do this till we die and love each other till we collapse.
I never knew how little I knew until I met you. I never knew how perfect things were until I was perfect for you. I never knew how little I knew until I met you. I never knew how perfect I was until I was perfect for you.
Sunshine on Catford.
Sanetian featuring Confidence Man.
Brand new me.
Darling, heaven knows why that door finally closed. You gave me plenty of reasons. Maybe I just like me the most.
It couldn't be a waste of time. You know I always change my mind. Baby, it's a brand new me, telling everyone I know. I had another change of heart. I had another change in me. Baby, it's a brand new me, telling everyone I know.
I'm not the girl you used to know. Since I packed my bags to go. Darling, darling, mon amour, my lips never said my heart was pure. Maybe time's the cure. Maybe time's the cure. Maybe time's the cure. Maybe time's the cure. Maybe time's
It couldn't be a waste of time. You know I always change my mind. Baby, it's a brand new me, telling everyone I know. I had another change of heart. I
Looking back, I could have been worse, but I could have been better too. It's true. It's true.
Hit it! It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It could be a waste of time. You know I always change my mind. Baby, it's a brand new me, telling everyone I know. I had another change of heart. I had another change in me. Baby, it's a brand new me, telling everyone I know.
Todo un año,
Muchas canciones de enero a diciembre.
la música gana. 60 por 25.
Igual, los mejores temas del año. Sofía Lix Baxter, Relentless Love.
Have you ever put your heart inside the biggest roller coaster? Roll with the tide. My senses overloading as I reach to pull you closer. Get ready to fly. The city is waiting to see a miracle. Let's lose it, get married now to the nightlife. Wherever we go, it's so immaterial, long as it's you and I. I'm living in a kaleidoscope. What a mighty trip. All around me a reality that's so bespoke. I've lost my grip. The city is waiting to see a miracle. Let's lose it, get married now to the nightlife. Wherever we go, it's so immaterial, long as it's you and I. If we're the sum of all we feel, then I'm forever on this Ferris wheel. We felt relentless, 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 relentless love, relentless love. You know it's sweet as caramel, sitting beside you on this carousel. We felt relentless, 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 relentless love. If for the thrill of it, I won't get rid of it. More than a little bit, it makes me high. It's every part of me, all that capacity, all that I wanna be is by your side. If for the thrill of it, I won't get rid of it. More than a little bit, it makes me high. It's every part of me, all that capacity, all that I wanna be is by your side. If we're the sum of all we feel, then I'm forever on this Ferris wheel. We fall relentless, 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 relentless love, relentless love. You know it's sweet as caramel, spinning beside you on this carousel. We fall relentless, 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 relentless love, relentless love.
Jamie XX.
Featuring Erykah Badu. Perfume.
Mentalität.
Tame Impala.
Drácula.
My friends are saying, shut up, Kevin, just get in the car.
The Orb, It's Coming Soon.
It's coming soon. It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
Love who you love.
I couldn't hide it if I tried to. Oh, I'm in ecstasy when she's next to me. Finally I found peace, and I won't feel guilty. I feel a change in me. Don't care if the world can see that shame don't belong to me. Behind every door, my heart's right there, and I don't need much more than her loving. Behind every door, there's another reason to fight for the right to love who you love. And so there's no need to hide it. I couldn't hide
Escucharon la cuarta parte de este especial de Antes que en el Hype, con las 60 canciones que tienen que escuchar si este año habitaron el planeta Tierra.
Hasta el próximo año.
And I hope you enjoyed the ride.
Artistas para descubrir, tracks nuevos, todas las semanas. Antes que en el Hype.